Let's do it then. Oh yeah, by the way, my theory at this point was that the cores were actually the people inside, and that might be true and that might not be true. You never know. No one's gonna believe me because I already played through the game, so they're gonna be like, you already played through this and I already mentioned this beforehand, so I'm not gonna do it again. I also mentioned this in the last time. I will shut it off. Is that my dog? I can hear my dog. I thought I heard her click and clack. You know how like dogs have like I like how I'm talking about absolutely nothing in this part. Oh no, I'm radiating. Actually, there is a radiation thing. I actually found a weird glitch. This not a weird glitch, but I found this weird thing where I jumped like completely over a certain area because there's invisible walls in this game. There are invisible walls in this game, and they're the radiation meters. There's pretty much like if you get radiated too much, you pretty much die. I think you like insta die. I'm not entirely sure about that. Anyway, you should not fail this section because it's pretty easy to run through. Oh my gosh, I say that and I freaking I'm dead. I'm dead. There's no way back from this. There's no way back. I pretty much jinxed myself. I was like, this is a pretty easy section, and then it's like, nope. I actually want to know what happens if you get fully irradiated. Do I turn into Lizzie from Rampage? No one's ever made that reference before. No one has ever made that reference in their life. No one even remembers Rampage. I'm the only one who remembers Rampage. I'm glad you care about me, Kai. King Kai. Can I go Super Saiyan yet? Hey, can I go Super Saiyan yet? Can I go Super Saiyan? Jewel turns Super Saiyan. The first female Super Saiyan, technically. Technically, Pan is the first female Super Saiyan. She just hasn't turned into a Super Saiyan quite yet. Wasn't the excuse for her not turning Super Saiyan is because the guy didn't want to draw her as a Super Saiyan or something like that? I forgot. What, a female Super Saiyan? That's pretty cool. You can actually do that in Dragon Ball Xenoverse, but no one wants to be I always picked a human, and I went like Kaio. I had like times 17 Kaioken. I'm talking about like absolute. This is what happens when if I know the game or the section I'm going through well enough, then I'll end up talking about like complete nonsense. That's why when I play Twilight Princess, I'm just talking about random junk. Adam.
The cores would be boxed up and shipped all over Far East.
Oh, he's done talking. I guess I talked over him too much. This is just like that other playthrough I'm doing. I don't want to bring mention to the fact that I'm doing other playthroughs, because then people might get mad. People might get mad. They won't get mad. People might be like, oh, you're playing that game next? It's like, that's a weird game to play next. It's just like, save it as a surprise. It's pretty fun. I try my best when I edit. I try my absolute hardest. Sometimes future me is just completely lazy. And doesn't want to edit in anything. Like Jar Jar, do it now. Jar Jar Binks, do it. Do it. Misa wants you. Misa wants to be a Jedi. Misa is awful. I really want to do something where I watch the first episode again and like give my impressions on it, because it's been like almost like since I was a kid since I last saw the first episode, and I remember actually liking it as a kid. But, you know, I was a kid. I used to like Batman and Robin as a kid, and that movie is really bad. You can jump on these things? Holy crap. Finding all the speedrun tricks. You know what I'm saying?
Over here, Seth.
I'm Jamaican Bacon. If you're watching this, I got some new strats for you. I think if you're gonna buy this game at all, you should probably wait for a price drop. I don't know. There probably won't be a price drop for a really long time. There's the health pickup I was looking for. Actually, it's not the normal like retail price either. That's pretty good too. It's not like Mighty Number 9, which charged $20. That's like a $10 game at least. I can get all the Mega Man games for like half that price. Are you kidding me? I like that one time when all the Mega Man games were going on sale, and then like the next day, Mighty Number 9 went on sale. It's like, we're the new Mega Man here. There's I should express all my feelings. That was actually one of the games I was gonna review, but I waited too long, and now like pretty much the thing I know about doing reviews is that if you're gonna do it, then do it like right away while you still have it fresh in your mind. But if you're gonna do reviews, then make sure. Oh my gosh. I got that the first try. Seth, help! How come How come Seth can go through that, but I can't? But if you're gonna do a review, make sure you have it fresh in your mind before you just like jump to it. Okay, I know how to do this. I know how to do this. Okay, you know, I totally messed up the timing on that, but you know what? I know how to do this. I told you I knew how to do this, so I keep messing this up. First try. What happened to my voice there? Just like completely messed up there. What happened to my voice? Oh no, I'm becoming the 80s talk guy person. Boom, got it. Yes, I made it. Oh, I didn't make it that time. Oh, hold on for a second. Oh, gosh, dang it. I can't do this like simple platforming. Can I just like jump up there? That's my question. I don't think I can. Actually, wait. Oh, I probably could. I can't. Never mind. I don't get why Jewel doesn't have like a glide feature. I think it's because I've been watching too much Captain America Civil War, and I'm just like, when I see thrusters, I think of Iron Man, and he can like glide temporarily. Also, review series that I wanted to do was review license-based games, and I think I have one ready in the backlog. So don't worry about it. It will come out by September of 2017. 2017, that sounds about right. It's been too long on this one section here. Alright. Okay, I should have gone right then, but you know, I wasted too much time. Here we go. Come on, I was about to say, if you don't, gosh, dang it, I don't know why I'm bad at this section right now. Probably because, okay, you know what? It's time to enter focus mode. I'm in Dragon Ball Z. Gosh, dang it. Messed it up already. I should probably edit this out if it takes too long. I hate... Oh. Oh, make it. Yeah, made it. Make it? Yes. Oh, you can actually grab onto the backside of that. That's really cool. That's a pretty good thing to know. Oh, make it. Yeah, you can actually grab on the backsides of them. So, you know, speedrunning tip number 3, you can actually grab on the backsides of that. All these enemies, they're dead. All these, oh man, it's time for a mook rush. Dun, dun. I don't know, I'm stuck on Dragon Ball Z right now. I have no idea why. Dragon, oh, the dragon. That's the only version I watched of it. I don't even know what version of that is, because I know there's like 17 different like Dragon Ball Z's. Also, what I didn't know too is when you extract a core, if you insta-extract or if you extract one at all, it leaves off this like giant explosion that affects everybody around it. Someone might have already known that, but I'm just saying that's what I figured out over my mini playthroughs. Level 12. We are now level 12. We do considerably more damage, hopefully. I like that our health bar actually looks like it's growing in size. I've been playing BioShock Infinite and not like it is a full game. I've only been playing through the combat mode, whatever you call that DLC, the Clash in the Cloud mode. And the upgrades for that, it's like just like a little sliver. It's just like, there it is. It's kind of there, but it's kind of not there. But you know what? We could talk about BioShock Infinite when I eventually do play through it on the channel. I actually think I made it. I actually think I made it here further than I did last time. That's actually pretty amazing. Yeah, it is, Seth. A good thing you're not afraid of heights. That looks like the No Man's Sky thing. It just popped in my head. I really wanted to play No Man's Sky, but, you know, I learned that if I... it should have been, like, if it was, like, $30, I would have totally bought it. But it's, like, $60, and I didn't have the money at the time, and I was just like, I don't really want to spend the money on a game that I may or may not like. But you can get all the YouTube views from it, though. I was wondering what happened to my sensors there for a minute. My sensors, my joypads. That didn't make any sense. I wonder what happened to my joypads in the last episode. Welcome back to Joypad Talk. I remember seeing like an old school like whatchamajigger. Seth, do your mega attack. There you go, buddy. Oh, he has shields now. He thinks he's cool. I think I mentioned this in the last part, but I hate boss fights that have... Oh, gosh dang it. You can't electrocute me. Oh my gosh, you electrocuted Seth. Seth has the weirdest animation when he's electrocuted. Yeah, 169 damage. I don't know how I was doing 160. I was probably doing 169 damage to the guy next to him. Okay, we're gonna switch to Mac and do some bolt tackles. Bolt tackle again does a decent amount of damage. We gotta deal with all these guys. Hold on. We gotta switch back to Seth because they're yellow. Oh, I'm glad that the health regenerates. I was actually scared there for a second. I was actually afraid that I was about to die. I gotta get rid of these enemies because they're gonna be a pain in the butt. Ow, I didn't switch to Seth. Seth? My butt. Oh, Max locked in. Max locked. He's, stunned. What I meant to say. There we go. You're dead. You can't have a shield. That's not fair. This is just like that one boss fight in the one game. Okay, switch. And oh yeah, I forgot that also what's his face Max when you summon a robot to come help you and they just like spawn in, their like explosion thing will actually like cause an explosion around them too. There's a lot of explosions in this game if you haven't caught on. My gosh, what are you doing with my... I extracted 100 cores. I got an achievement. What are you doing with my little buddy? Get out of him. Rescue. I want to rescue you. There we go. I need Steph's help. This boss became like a giant flippin' thingamajigger here. I forgot the name. It became like a giant... Gosh dang it, I can't think of the word right now. Bullet hell. There we go. Welcome to Bullet Hell. Isn't that the name of a game? No, that's the name of a thing in Enter the Gungeon. That's right. Gosh dang it, I died. I actually died in the... There's actually no checkpoints during a boss fight, too. That's the worst part. I don't think there's a checkpoint in boss fights. Switching can also be used as... There it is. There's the tip, but I didn't read it in time. There was the tip. I didn't read it in time. There was the tip. Welcome back to the Electro Tips. The Electro Tips. That sounds very painful. And welcome to the Electrified Gaming Tips, where we talk about tips for video games. So, tip number 3,267. There's a data pad here too. I still wish that traversal. I wish that the robots did a little bit more. It's just kind of like this one does this and this one does that. Like Mac's only ability to no hate on Mac. No hate on Mac, but all he can do is sniff around and like dig up spots. It's just like that's a pretty good ability if you're like looking for like random junk, but I mean, come on. And then like Mac's like, I can climb. It's like, ooh, gotta do this whole... Man, that guy has a like giant like Optimus Prime gun on the side of his arm. I didn't even realize that. The Bolt Cutter Core Foundry Overlord. I think there's only certain dungeons that have these boss fights in it, so don't worry if you... I think it's only the main... We haven't been through any of the other dungeons. We only been through like one dungeon in our recording session so far. I'll probably plan on doing all of the dungeons, not to like 100% completion, but to a degree I'll do most of the dungeons. We're out of ammo, so we have to like strafe around and like regain ammo. I don't get... Oh, that's with the shield. I was always like, yeah, I'm doing so much damage. Blue. Switching to Mac. Not switching. Oh, he's locked in place again. Gosh dang it. I'm not. I refuse to die again. Switch. Bolt tackle. Not bolt tackle. Why was that? What was locked on over there? That do a lot more damage than I end up doing, and it's disheartening. I mean, come on. Mac, do your thing, girlfriend. But he's a boy. He can be whatever he wants. He's a robot. He identifies himself as a... I identify myself as a Mac. Do a bolt tackle. Doing all the bolt tackles because that does a crap ton of damage for some odd reason. Switching to yellow. Insta-extract. Get rid of all these enemies because they're a pain in my butt. They're a pain in my proverbial butt. What are you, 3 years old? You think this is funny? You think butt jokes are funny? My mom died to a butt joke. Wow, that got really dark really quick. That's what Jewel says. Because, you know, the disease that carried over to, like, Kai's legs was in her butt. Man, I've become one of those YouTubers. That's just like, I'm like a 3-year-old kid. Oh my gosh, stupid. I'm getting, like, stun locked by these... There's no invincibility frames. That's one of my complaints. You can get, like, stun locked, and it sucks. It's not a fun mechanic when you're, like, getting, like, bombarded by, like, enemy fire, and like you can take all the damage in the world and you don't get stun locked. That was a problem in one of the games I was playing. I forgot which one it was, but it was just like, yeah, that's a fun mechanic, right? You know, just getting like stun locked where you can like get like nothing done at all. I actually need to get rid of all the enemies because I need to... Does Mac have a shield? Mac, where are you? Seth, where are you? That's where you are. And get him. I'm trying to get rid of all these enemies because they're a pain in my... proverbial butt, the joke I made beforehand. I'm just saying, gosh dang it, he keeps getting stolen. It's like Galaga all over again. It's like Galaga all over again. Give me your core. I know how to play tug of war. You think because you can electrocute me, got it. That actually went better than I thought it would. Only died once. Only died once. The kids like the deaths. It still reminds me of the... I don't know why I bring up No Man's Sky. Probably because that's the next Let's Play. See you guys in the No Man's Sky Let's Play. More like No Man Lies playthrough. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's a good joke because everyone came up with it. Oh my gosh.
Almost there.
It's not fair. He gets robot legs and I don't. All I get is a crappy exosuit. All my job offered was an exosuit.
Just wanted to see what the parts you got me could do.
It's pretty cool. You know how much damage those things could probably do? If you kick someone hard, you could go into like UFC and you could like destroy somebody. Hey, you could be the next Brock Lesnar.
Looks shut down. Just like the pylon in the factory.
She looks like an anime face sometimes.
Listen, Jewel. I didn't want to tell you over the radio. But the voices we heard didn't come from the ships in orbit.
What do you mean?
This might sound crazy. But I think the voices were coming from inside the core.
And that's just a theory, though. A core theory. Thanks for playing. That's not even the right phrase. Get out of here, Victor. Get.
Jewel, get out of here.
What?
You don't even have a fully. Oh my gosh, he has like a railgun. Never mind.
Cross the rail.
I was about to say he doesn't even have a cool gun, and he just like super blast. Man, this Kai guy. It's not this Kai guy. This Seth guy is pretty crazy. Not Seth. Victor. Can Victor and I be best friends? Can I like touch his heart and we be best friends forever? I love that jumping animation. It just looks ridiculous. When she's like hip, hip, hip. I still want to see her with her goggles on. I don't know why. I just want to see it. That's like the one thing I want to see. I want to see like her anime eyes covered up. Gosh, I'm sick of anime eyes.
There's another way to the E-Tower. You'll have to go through a mandated exclusion zone. It's off limits, but you can use my crawler to override the security gate.
Ooh.
Be careful, Joel. Victor's...
He's dangerous. He's dangerous. What was he? He's actually your dad in disguise. Oh my gosh, it makes so much sense. He's my dad. If he's my other dad. He's my evil dad. He is my evil stepfather. It all just makes too much sense. But that's just a core theory. A core theory. That's a ReCore theory. Thanks for playing. It sounds like really like narcissistic. See?
Kai, do you read me?
I think he's dead, unfortunately. Or he might have been turned into a core.
We can't go back. We need to find another way into the E-Tower.
You won't replace R2-D2 in my heart?
Kai can take care of himself. He's okay. I know it. He has to be.
Thumbnail picture. Anyway, guys, that is
Let's head to the E-Tower.
that is it for this session. This is where I left off in the last session. Actually, in the next session, it will probably have me spawn into my thing, because that's where into my what do you call it? What's it called? Gosh dang it, the Jules base. It'll actually have me in there. So, in the next episode, we will continue our adventure into ReCore. I actually do like this episode quite a bit, so thank you so much for watching. My name is Electrified Gamer. I hope I electrified you one last time. That sounds extremely painful. Bye.